2K25 completely ruined my life. That's not an exaggeration. I'm going to go into a whole spiel. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, it ruined my life. I think it's entirely my fault. I think guys like me, Tutok, and Chalk, guys scoring 100 points, 200 points in the rec, 100 points in Pro-Am, guys sparking reds every single game, getting called out for cheating constantly, achieving the highest skill gap in the game, because I grinded my ass off on 2K24. I think I caused the lowest skill gap 2K of all time. For those of you watching who think 2K25 has a higher skill gap than 2K24, and you know what? I want to hear it because there's a bunch of different people's opinions. I just want one thing from 2K25 that takes more skill than 2K24. And I don't think there's a single damn thing. And I'm going to get into all of that. First off, I want to say that I'm going to sound like a baby throughout this. I'm going to sound like a crybaby. In 2K24, you didn't hear me complain one time about the game. All of my videos only had positive things to say about 2K24. I love 2K. I want to say that I'm not the only one who thinks the game's bad. There's plenty of YouTubers with over 100,000 subscribers that I've got DMs from and testimonies from that acknowledge the game sucks. Now, are those guys going to say anything? Of course not. They've got sponsorships, they've got brand deals with 2K and like 2K Labs and all that good stuff. They're not going to bash the game, they're not going to say it sucks, but they know the game sucks. And views are down to prove it. I think there is a cap to your skill in 2K25 that no other thing in the universe has. I think everything else in the world does not have a limit to how good you can be at it. Football, in real life, you can always get better at it. Like painting, competitive eating, chess, Brawl Stars, Call of Duty, 2K24, Candy Crush. I don't know. I mean, like, you can say anything. You can say your patience, your motivational speaking, your coaching, your in real life basketball, soccer, your how you dress. You can get objectively better at all those things, but you can't in 2K25. And here to back it up, the dribbling stinks. It's slow. If you're gonna make the game slower, you gotta make the dribbling more intricate. But you take out L2 canceling and left stick canceling, two of the highest skill gap things in 2K history. That's what everyone's complaining about last year, and that's what there was a million tutorials on it because it was hard, and it took skill, and it was effective. And you take that out of the game. Why? Why? Because guys like me, and guys like the best players, guys like Double H and Joe Knows, and the best dribblers, and the best shooters abused that. Because it took skill, and it was hard, and it took a long time to develop. And that's good for the game. Tutorials are good for the game. Like, you want people to continue to learn. Shooting, you know how many views I got in all my videos for sparking reds, making stuff like this? You know how good that is for the game? People calling me a cheater, people calling people cheaters. And I get it. There's casuals in the game. You get off your 12-hour construction, your construction shift, and you want to play Marauder. You don't want to play sweaty kids like me. And I tried to stay in the Pro-Am unless I'm playing rec with my subs. I got dead ass more than 100 people, easily more than 100 people. I mean, probably 1,000 people if you're counting my YouTube comments, complaining about how I was zenning last year. Does 2K not realize that's good for the game? Especially when I'm doing it legit. And look, I get cheating's a problem. But no one's scoring 200 points anymore. There's no shooting tips. There's no dribbling tutorials. There's no dunk stick tutorials because all that stuff sucks. There's no defensive tutorials because all that stuff sucks. The skill gap's gone. And in any other thing in the world, you can always get better at it. Chess, Brawl Stars, painting, cheerleading, eating, your own mindset. There's always room for improvement, and I think there is a cap on 2K25. I think in 2 months, unless they add some dynamic dribble moves or make a dynamic patch to 2K, the gameplay is going to look the exact same. Go watch a 2K24 video from me in December, and go watch a 2K25 video, and it's like December right now. Pretty much, and you can see the skill gap. I mean, just go watch a 2K24 video from Joe Knows or Double H or Solo or Badge Plug. There is a clear skill gap at the highest level. Go watch pro players play. There is a skill gap in 2K24. You wanna know what the skill gap is in $1,000 wagers in 2v2? It's guys running around with 99 offensive rebounding, guys chucking mid-ranges all game. Because the dribbling stinks, and the defense stinks, and the shooting stinks. So I'm not going to dribble at all. I'm going to pray my center hits a big screen, and I'm going to chuck a smothered midi, and I'm going to try to make it. If I miss it, my center's got to get the rebound. That's what competitive gameplay is. Dude, I sound like such a whiner. I realize how I sound. I really want to hear from you guys in the comment section. I'm being so serious. I mean, please enlighten me on if you think 2K25 has a skill gap and where that skill gap is. I mean, you got the best 2K League players of all time losing to respectfully nobodies in these tournaments. I mean, you got random guys who are good, and they're not even good. It's just, it's strings of luck, I don't know, man. So to summarize everything that I was saying, I think that there's a limit to how good you could be at 2K25. I think that come 2 months from now, I think everyone's going to play the exact same, at least at the highest levels, and there's not going to be like a real, wow, this point guard's so much better than every other point guard. In 2K24, and in pretty much every other 2K of all time, literally in everything, there's something to work for. You can always get better, but in 2K25, I just don't think that's true. And again, I don't want to do this. This isn't going to get a lot of views, it's probably not going to get that many, it's not going to get that much interaction. No one wants to hear a grown man just complain about the video game. It's silly. But it's true. I mean, I love 2K, and I don't think that I don't think that you can objectively get that much better at 2K25. I think there's a cap. And 2K24, I just don't think that's true. I mean, there's so many things. So many different ways you can score it, and you weren't capped by RNG. You weren't capped by slow dribbling. You weren't capped by the shooting. Defensively, I mean, I got a million screenshots of me with 15 steals. A million of them from 2K24. I don't have a single one from 2K25. I don't know if anyone does. Is that funny? And I just don't see anyone scoring 100 points anymore. And you know what people are gonna say? Mirar, you're just a ball hog. You ruined the game. Blah 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 blah. Some people still probably think I cheat. And you know what? That's what made 2K24 good. Is you could reach that level. Just truth be told, if you think I'm cheating, I've just played that many more hours of you than you. Because I have, I'm just being real. The guys who you think are cheating spend, 4 times, 5 times as much time on the game as you. If not more than that. There's a reason they're that good. It's not like they're born with this. It's not like I'm born with this special ability to be a god at 2K. That's not how it works, guys. I played the game a lot. But 2K25, I don't see that same type of, if I play 2K, I play 2K for a month, and everything's still the same. 2 months in, the game still looks the same. Dribbling's still slow. People still shoot like shit. It's slow. I want you guys to watch videos of the best players in the world and tell me it's not slow. Tell me there's a skill gap compared to 2K24 or any other 2K. Sorry about this video. I love you guys. Take care.